Hi, and welcome to Zoe on a Budget. I'm Zoe, and I am going to tell you how to save money while traveling. Every time I travel as cheaply as I possibly can because I think a lot of people have these preconceived notions that it's really expensive to travel and that it costs a lot of money, but there are ways that you can do a cheap trip, and that's what I'm going to teach you. My friends and I were a little scared to go after we bought our tickets because we read all this crap online that was like, it's a dangerous place and there's nothing to do here and it's nothing interesting. I can honestly say, and I've been to 15 countries now, that Honduras was probably the most beautiful place that I've ever been. And the poorest place I've ever been, which is an interesting thing to combine. The best way to get a flight is to go on kayak.com and just kind of stalk the website for a few days until you see a cheap price and then buy. I got my round trip tickets to Honduras for $360. It costs more money to go from New York to Los Angeles than it did for me to go to Honduras. The best thing to do wherever you plan to go is to buy guidebooks. Honduras is basically a third world country and it's very poor, so the cheap hotels obviously don't have websites because the people there don't know how to make websites, and so you shouldn't be always searching online for all the places you have to go. Guidebooks will tell you the cheapest place to stay. And everywhere I stayed was pretty nice, and I stayed for $5 a night, average, everywhere I was. And I wasn't only in youth hostels, I was in a few youth hostels. It was kind of half hotels, half youth hostels. There's a lot of people that have never stayed in a hostel before, and the only thing they know about youth hostels is from the movie Hostel, which is it's not like that at all. Youth hostels are actually a really awesome place to stay no matter what age you are. On my trip, I met a 55-year-old woman who was staying in a youth hostel. It's really cool because they always have the best tourist information. There's also a great way to meet people, and sometimes if you're traveling with only two people, if you meet a third and fourth person, then shared prices become less for each person. Another good tip for traveling: backpacking. Use a backpack. Not only is it just so much easier to travel around with because you can carry everything with you on your back, but it's less flashy or less likely to be mugged, and you buy less shit because you can't fit it. Some things that I did buy, souvenirs, is I got this purse. It says Honduras on it, and it was about $6 American when you change the currency. I got this necklace. It is a Mayan hieroglyphic, and it's for the Mayan month that my birthday is in. And this was less than $5, like $4 something when you calculate it out. When you're souvenir shopping, best thing to do is bargain. Bargain down 10% of the price, and they will always still give it to you because there's so many souvenir shops, they're competing with each other. All you have to do is say, well, the other souvenir shop, blah, blah, blah. Food. Eat where the locals eat. Don't always eat at restaurants. In Honduras, we ate at restaurants a lot because it was still cheap. Even a nice restaurant, I could get a $6 meal. I think the most expensive meal I got at a restaurant was $6. And that was at a nice-ish restaurant. But you don't have to always eat at restaurants. You can go to the marketplace. The local markets in countries in Central America are awesome. They've just got tons of fruit, vegetables, spices, garlic, everything, and it's really cheap. I got 3 bananas for 25 cents, and that was my breakfast. Traveling on buses, you don't have to go on the most luxury buses. I would honestly say that you're more likely to get mugged on a luxury bus than on the bus the locals use, because obviously people know that luxury buses are the ones that have the rich people in it. So in Central America, they have what they call chicken buses, which are basically American yellow school buses with nice seats on the inside, and you can go a 4-hour trip, which in America, going 4 hours anywhere, it's a $30, $40 Greyhound bus, whatever. in Honduras like equal to $2 or $3 easily. Most I paid on a bus was about $5. And yeah, that's all I have to say about traveling. If you have any other questions about traveling to other destinations, I know I focused mostly on Honduras for this because I was just there last week. But I've also backpacked around Europe, and I've also been to Canada and Mexico and Israel. So if anyone has any questions about other destinations, I can make another video. Thanks for watching. I'll have another video soon. Bye.